If you're looking for the best bedroom amp, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on the features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Vox Pathfinder Combo. The 6.5 speaker is so powerful, it can emit 10 W of pure sounds. There's a clean or overdrive switch which converts the music from a clean and chime-filled tone to a creamy warm VOX signature distortion. These controls make adjustments easier to find a quality volume suitable for you. These knobs give you greater range of tones. Makes it possible for you to practice at night without disturbing others around you. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Pigno's legendary 7100 Tweed portable amplifier. This product is said to be the solution to all bedroom amplifier needs. It has the full effects of a stereo system, but is extremely portable. Guitarists can listen to their different chords in isolation. This will help them to pinpoint exactly what is not delivering the tunes they want. This amplifier has the look and musical elements of the Pigno's classic design. The only major design difference is it's covered in tweed. This fabric gives the amp a modern hipster look. The amp comes complete with a pig snout, on and off button, and volume control. The case opens for full access to the inside components. A preamp out jack is built with the unit to plug it into an external power amp, PA, or recording console. The amp offers little to none distortions. The number 3 position is held by Blackstar HD5R5 Watt 112-inch guitar combo amp. This Blackstar amp is designed to be a perfect addition to a recording studio system. You experience all the rich tones you need to make your recording session result in successful end products. The amp features the award-winning HD valve pedals. You can switch between the 2 channels with the foot switch. The interactive control allows you to make adjustments to the bass, middle, and treble to create a unique sound. You can also control all vocals needed to produce a distinct audio feed for you. The amp produces the same consistency and quality as a 100W unit but in a lower volume. This makes it perfect to record or practice in your bedroom. All sounds are enriched even at the lowest volume. Next at number 4, we have Orange Rocker 15 watts and 15 watt tube combo. There is onboard power scaling at 15, 7, 1 and 0.5 W. You can pick a tube that best suits your recording conditions. The amp features buffered effect loops to give you a more clear and usable tone. The amp can be moved anywhere around the house, studio and or stage. You won't experience much distortion no matter the environment. Do you know which one you want yet? We know it's a tough decision because all 5 products are worthy of being on this list of best bedroom amps. We believe the Orange Rocker is your best option because it's designed for professionals too. But what is your current need? Now see how your bedroom amp transforms your next session. The number 5 position is held by Blackstar IDCore Stereo 40. Blackstar is a business that has a lot of best practices amp 2021. However, for this function, we've got their IDCore Stereo 40 amp. What is unusual is that this is a stereo amplifier, which isn't so common in the realm of guitar amps. It includes the full power of 40 watts, 20 watts for every single station. It features 2 speakers, each being 6.5 inches in diameter. This is a solid-state amp, but its chief tonal properties are derived from the onboard digital effects processing unit. The amp includes 6 different voices, with every offering a different tone. There are 2 varieties of clean tones, 2 kinds of pinch tones, and quite saturated overdrives. So far as knobs proceed, we've got volume, profit, and an extra ISF or limitless shape feature control as a substitute for a traditional EQ. With this control, you select between the typical American or British kind of amp tones. There's also another section with 12 onboard consequences. Utilizing a USB link, it is possible to hook it up with your personal computer, possibly for detailed tone shaping together with the Insider program or to get home recording functions. In general, it is a relatively simple yet powerful metallic practice amp which you may use for a few live gigs. It is nothing overly fancy, but it is still among the best home guitar amp for the alloy. The number 6 position is dominated by Valin Rushead Max USB chargeable portable pocket guitar bass headphone amp. For several decades now, Marshall amps are a staple name for metal and rock music. While we mainly concentrate on their high-end materials, the business has many great amps in the more significant and economic categories. Thus, if you're trying to find the ideal amp for your home clinic usage, their A30GFX is well worth checking out. This amp has a total output power of 30 watts. And though it's a part of one of their more economical series, MG30GFX effectively produces some caliber-tight tones for metal music. So far as fundamental tones move, you've got clean, crunch, and 2 different overdrives. With this amp, you may make plenty of intriguing tones, anything out of glistening cleans and upward to crushingly significant leads. What is more, there's an output jack for headphones along with another auxiliary input for playing backing tracks. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Boss Katana series. With this place, we include the total Katana series from Boss. Interestingly, throughout the 2010s, everybody believed that solid-state amps are pushed to their limits. However, Boss blew everyone away with their Katana amps, offering better tone and flexibility, all with some specific features. When we consider the amps using more output power, some reasonably good controls are on the market. For example, Artist Amp Katana 100 versions also have an attenuator controller, which allows you to soak up the ability to 0.5 watts. This isn't frequently seen on solid-state amps, but it is still an excellent alternative if you want a gigging amp with a choice to play at reduced volumes in your home. Each of the models is packed with plenty of tone-shaping possibilities, and you may even attain harmonically rich, heavy distorted tones. There is still a great deal of tone-shaping alternatives, and it sounds fantastic with both 3-inch speakers. What is more, additionally, it includes a unique wireless plug. This is probably the very best bedroom guitar amp. The number 8 position is held by Home Audio Power Amplifier System. Even though a proper, bona fide high-end Fender tube amp provides the pinnacle of rich, warm, clean sounds, so it is reasonable to state that greatness does not come cheap. The Fender Super Champ X2, on the other hand, offers tube-driven tone and choice of well-considered impacts at a cost considerably longer in the clinic amp realm. It does so by utilizing electronic components to the Tube Sign series, allowing for its usage of distinct listeners, making this a versatile amp for practicing different fashions. A USB connection to the back of the amp allows recording using a notebook or PC, making the Fender Super Champ X2 an excellent alternative for practicing inside a house studio environment. All told, all of this sits in the high end of this clinic glass spectrum. The high quality and flexibility on screen make for a reasonably compelling package, and the standout version in our very best amp brands. This is the very best tube amp of the Fender brand. Next at number 9, we have Blackstar Electric Guitar Mini Amplifier. As the tiniest amp on this listing, you would be forgiven for believing the Blackstar Fly 3 is hardly more than a toy. If you have ever seen one up close, you will know just how little they are. Nevertheless, plug right into one, and you will quickly realize this small amp is virtually the ideal practice amp. Battery operated, small enough to pack into a backpack, yet packed with enough features to make them more useful. The Fly 3 is a fantastic choice as a committed practice amp. We especially like the infinite shake feature, obtained from several of Blackstar's better-known large amps, which provides the user control over the EQ of a particular tone. We also enjoyed the tape delay impact, which well rounded out our audio to make it slimmer. Pair a few of these together in stereo, and you have got yourself an enjoyable best small guitar amp. This is probably the very best guitar practice amp. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Hono Nano Legacy Purple Wind 5-watt compact guitar amp. Wireless guitar programs have been favored in a live setting for the easy reason that they give the user a level of independence over where they could stand or sit. Even the Boss Katana Air now grants the same liberty to house users, and in the process, provides up a great practice amp filled full of features. There are tons of advanced suggestions on display in how in which the amp automatically switches on if it finds you have picked the guitar up through the dock onto the amp for charging the radio module. The Katana Air is quite large quality, using a choice of expandable results and tones accessible over Bluetooth through the accompanying program. Both 3-inch speakers do a decent job of producing stereo sounds, and we liked how it doubles up as a speaker to get streaming routine music over. We have heard it said before that fresh ideas are sorely missing in the guitar universe. In the end, we fetishize vacuum tubes and electromagnetism. Nevertheless, together with all the Boss Katana Air, there are many contemporary flourishes intended to help guitar players practice in a manner that matches them. This is the very best bedroom guitar amp. that's all for today. We upload house product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.